Hello everyone, my name is Xanmoas, and we are back with Genshin Impact. Yesterday, we were doing the, helping King Navia sort out the missing gear of this place. Of a castle, I should say. And we managed to restore the stars in the sky. Well, the missing ones at least. And with Nekomata and Boots, we had to sort out which clan was the true clan, which ended up being all of them. Because of some kind of false reality kind of situation going on. Where a cat just spilled ink on it, and then the creator of this world just decided to use all three. It was weird. Today we're supposed to go to the next region. Hopefully this is the finale. I don't know for sure, but... well... yesterday was a headache. I just hope today won't be. Signpost here. I was really planning to take a pickaxe to the titanium mountain, but it was too heavy. Not any good spots to hide the things around here. How about someone near the seats of the station? Okay, so that puzzle maker got lazy.
Carriage inspection, check. Wheel and axle inspection, check. Power inspection.
Crap.
Good morning, Mr. Wheel.
Oh, good morning, heroes of Simulanka.
Hey, our old friend Wheel is the driver again. That already puts Paimon at ease.
Are you certain you don't want us to accompany you, Your Majesty?
I am. You can leave the dragon slaying to us. My partner's a pro. He does it all the time.
I only fought 2 or 3.
What remarkable friends Her Majesty has. With such great heroes by your side, I'm sure you'll best the dragon with ease. We won't keep you any longer.
All right, then. Look after the city for me while I'm gone.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Just leave it to us.
I think we're all set. Time to depart.
Next stop, the end of the world!
Oops.
One with nature. Brings a smile.
This is my final treasure. I hope you enjoy finding it. Next, I'd like to go to the end of the world, down by the sea. Maybe there'll be somewhere deeper there to hide my treasure. Okay. Oh, 1 second.
So this is what it feels like to ride a toy train.
Ooh, you're really easy to please, Navia.
You literally just rode a space train. Calm down, Navia.
Looks like the fog ahead is getting thicker.
And purple. That is not good. Everyone knows purple is evil. This is my favorite color.
Attention, passengers! We've arrived at the transfer point. All change, please, all change.
So we've got to switch trains, right? Huh? What's that?
Very chill, of course.
Hilly Churls, they've taken over that platform!
Huh? What do we do?
How do you have an infestation of hurricanes in this world?
Just find somewhere to hide, Mr. Wheel. We'll take care of them.
No, you're not gonna fight Navia? Just me then.
Just like we rehearsed! Shower me with praise!
Time to go. One with nature.
Easy. Is that where you hit for this island?
Oh, brilliant! Time to shine! You asked for it.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
The show begins!
Fallen Rampa, help! Hi!
Wasn't too hard.
Whew. That's all of them.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. Now, let me take a look at the train. The carriage is a little scratched up, but there doesn't seem to be any real damage. And the engine's still operating normally, so I think we're good to go.
Wonderful. Let's keep going then.
Really nothing else to this island? Nothing at all. Guess not. Ah, crap. Oh, that's something.
Go forth and witness this world, my... Make sure to be nice to everyone. I leave it to you.
Are you okay, Miss Nilu?
I'm fine, but I think the traveler is still unconscious.
We're lucky this guy caught us on the way down.
Oh, wonder.
Passed out from a little fall, did ya? How fragile.
Aw, cut him some slack. The traveler's had a rough few days. We should just let him nap for a bit.
But my leg's falling asleep. You couldn't have set him down on the grass over there, Hat Guy?
Ha! I go out of my way to save 4 people who fall out of the sky, and now you're nitpicking my choice of soft landing? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Nice to hear you too.
He's awake!
Morning, sunshine. You were having a nice little dream there, weren't you? Not gonna lie, it was kind of adorable.
This new personality of yours is weird. What happened?
You and your friends fell from the top of that waterfall, and you passed out along the way. Guess someone couldn't keep it together. Sorry to break it to you, but crashing into the ground doesn't take you to another world. That kind of thing only happens in those stupid light novels they sell in Inazuma.
And yet, here we are.
Also, he kind of, set you down in Nilu's lap, so that's where you've been napping all this time.
Good.
Paimon!
Sorry.
Oh, no. It's all right. I'm just glad you're okay.
You didn't hit your head, did you? Is the dizziness gone?
Feel a lot better, but it seemed like someone was talking in my head just now.
Really? What did they say?
Go forth and witness this world. Be nice to everyone.
The fog you see around here can have a hallucinatory effect. Apparently, it's the work of that dragon. Maybe you inhaled some while you were freaking out on your way down.
Traveler, Nilu, do you know this hat guy person?
Oh, yeah. He's a student at the academia. We met during the last Inter-Darshan Championship. He was representing the Vahumana Darshan.
He's also a former Graturi. I mean, what?
Well then, hello there, friend. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. It's very nice to meet you. So, should I just call you Hat Guy as well? Seems like that's what everyone's calling you.
Sure. Whatever.
Wait, Hat Guy. What's that sword around your waist?
An unwelcome encumbrance, that's what. I've had it ever since I woke up here. Tried to toss it, but no matter what I do, it always reappears. Such a pain. Anyway, if any of you want the hero sword, you can have it.
Wait, it's called what?
The hero's sword. Meant to be wielded by the hero. I know. Me of all people, right? The irony.
What? You're the hero of this world?
Will you calm down? It's just a dumb title.
Oh, it's just that this entire time, we thought we were the heroes of the prophecy.
Well, if it means that much to you, you're welcome to claim the title. You'd be
good,
doing
actually.
me a
That's not the point! The real question is, if you're the hero, then where the heck have you been all this time?
Flying.
looking for a way out. I heard there's a boat in this area that can bring you to another world. So I came to investigate. But look at the state of things around here. The lighthouse collapsed. The boat won't budge. I say we try to find a different way out.
Huh. Paimon's guessing a voice told you what you were supposed to do here. That's what happened with Navia and Nilu, at least.
You expect me to take orders from some disembodied voice?
Yes.
Hey, wait, where are you going?
To find the so-called source of this world's misfortune. The dragon responsible for this whole mess.
Wait, we came here to fight the dragon as well. Why don't we go together?
Grab that dragon scale over there before you leave. It'll come in handy later.
You want to be the hero or not?
A dragon scale? Where? How did you know about it? What's it for? And...
Have you ever considered keeping your questions to yourself? Because if you actually expect me to answer them all, we'll be here until the next Inter-Darshan Championship.
You little... Paimon thought you might have learned some manners by now, but clearly not!
The Provoker of Paimon.
Follow the wind.
should do it, right? Wow, this scale is amazing! It turns everything it touches into something hard, almost like a toy block! It doesn't seem to work on us, though.
Good.
It spews out poison and transmutes everything it touches. Huh. No wonder they call it the evil dragon.
Your Majesty, Madam Very Brave Hero!
What are you looking at me for? He's obviously talking to you.
Mr. Wheel, you didn't get hurt when we fell, did you?
Oh, not at all. Thankfully, the young man in the hat was kind enough to lend me a hand. There seems to be a village over here. Some of the residents used to work in the titanium mines, and some came to fight the dragon, then got stuck here.
I see. I'm glad they're all safe and sound. I can try to use my magic to fold a boat to bring everyone back.
Oh, I'll help too. Still, I think we need to take care of the dragon first. We don't want it to start causing trouble when we're trying to load people onto the ship.
Apparently, the villagers often see the dragon fly into a space behind the waterfall. They think that's the location of its lair.
Then we should look around and try to find a way in.
I'll wait here for your triumphant return. Your Majesty, brave heroes, please be careful.
No promises.
Time to go.
Take that. No. No kidding.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Okay, well, I won't do that yet. Okay.
A fateful offering.
Seems like there's potentially more stuff down there. Oh, of course, you're here too. That's a weird spot for it. No, it's just copy.
Brings a smile to my face.
Stole your pine cones. Okay, so I gotta get up there. See if there's anything else around here first. See what's underneath as soon as I do this. Rabbit, flower, and carrots. I'll take the fruit as well.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
What's underneath?
Time to go.
Buckle up! Kya! Cha! Kya! Kya! Kya!
Thank you.
Brings a smile to my face.
Is that it? I guess so. I mean, there's always that route, but I can do that later. You'll probably have to go through there anyhow.
Time to go.
That's probably not right. Oh, maybe it is. That's a little unusual.
Brings a
Alright,
smile to
it's
my
your taste. Oh. That boy could have killed me. Hello, chest.
brings a smile to my
One with nature.
Protected from what?
Time to go.
Well, we made it! But with the force of this waterfall, there's no way we're getting through.
There's nothing we can't do when we throw a Paimon into the water.
Quick, take out the dragon scale.
Wait, but... No. Paimon doesn't need to ask you anything. The dragon scale can turn anything it touches into toy blocks, so... Aha! You want to use it to block off the water! See? Paimon can figure things out all on her own.
Getting to the dragon's lair quicker than I thought.
Let's get it on!
Thank you.
Well, how about that?
A portal, huh? Or barrier.
What's wrong, Milu?
Oh, nothing. It's just... I sensed a very powerful magical signature just now.
Huh. Guess this is the dragon's lair after all.
Huh? When did you put your hat on?
Well, we're getting ready to fight, aren't we? I feel more comfortable in my regular outfit. Hat Guy also put away that sword around his waist.
Should have never had to use this thing to begin with.
Do you need to do anything to prepare, Traveler? Paimon's getting kind of nervous seeing everyone else serious like this.
Maybe I'll just need a
Of
little longer.
course. We should be fully prepared before going in.
I guess I should do that, huh? Alright. We'll do a little intermission.
Follow the wind. Brings a smile to my face.
Ah, crap.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Am I just supposed to lead it here?
Into the wind.
Thank you. Stand back. Or not.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
That could have killed me.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Follow the wind.
Don't think that works. There's your bridge. I'll cross it.
Brings a smile to my face.
Birchos underneath. Okay, I lost something. 1 of 3.
Just like we rehearsed. Get the line.
Brings a smile to my face.
That in a second. Interesting. Oh, it's higher.
A fateful offering.
You won, you big cheetah, you. Alright, what else am I missing here?
Time to go. Follow the wind.
Okay. Food box, 2 reds and a yellow. What's it trying to tell me?
Follow the wind.
Terrible, I know.
A fateful offering.
Enjoy your honeymoon. What's the deal with this one? Oh, wants me replicated.
Brings a smile to my face.
Oh, great. If this really was a kid's adventure, these kids would be dead in the fall.
One with nature.
Brings a smile to my face.
Follow the wind.
Brings a smile to my face.
Out over there. Who did?
Time to go.
What else is here?
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Getting back up real quick.
Let's get it on!
The wind knows me.
Way up here. That was right. So where's the last one?
Time to go.
Ah, tricky.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Time to go. One with nature. Time to go.
And somehow I missed one.
A fateful offering.
Is there any secret cave network here? Not really, but there is someone over there. Is it deep enough here? What are you doing? Ah, my friend, you scared the living daylight out of me. Looking for the perfect treasure spot. Hiding stuff back in the constellation Metapode always just seemed way too simple. It's fun to give the treasure seeker a bit of challenge once in a while, no?
Time to go.
Yeah, that's just progress, I guess. Okay, so I need wind. May the breeze set you free. Wind, there's wind, we can ascend. Thank you so much.
A fateful offering.
Okay. It's like I started something unintentionally.
A fateful offering.
Spread this off the side! Hi!
Don't worry, quitters.
Says
No
there
need to
aren't
pick me.
benefits to a life of wandering.
Oh, the lamp where we came off. It isn't broken now, is it? Calm down, Paimon. It's still glowing. Yeah, Paimon, catch. Hey, don't give it to Paimon. Someone definitely watching this thing. They're gonna rake us over the coals for sure. Oh, what do we do now? Wait a minute. Why is the lamp still shining even after being removed? Never mind that for now. Let's put the lamp back before anyone sees us. Please wait on, I guess. Oh, this has to be the lightkeeper. It looks like the lamp's still growing. Doesn't look broken. No, of course not. If anything, dear guest, you saved me much time and trouble by bringing it down. Ah, yes, I've forgotten to introduce myself. Xanmoas is my name, and I'm the lighthouse keeper. This here is said lighthouse, and I greet you on both our behalfs. Still, this is a bad time. A while ago, our lighthouse was felled by a fuming, furious dragon. I'm still trying to figure out how to lift him up again. That way his light shall shine even on the most distant of places, that our wayfaring venturers may find their way back to our village. That said, since you retrieved this lamp, I think that if you could mount it somewhere high, its light could be visible even to distant venturers. Oh, that makes sense, said Paimon. Let's back up a bit, shall we? What are venturers again? And what do they have to do with the lighthouse? You two must be new here. They are explorers, wayfarers, those willing to leave behind everything to travel far abroad. Their journeys take them to the ends of the skies. After all, a mere jaunt over to Constellation Metapode or Rainsong Pond requires no lighthouse to show the way. And so venturers board their little boats and set sail for where the stars set, or perhaps the other end of the rainbow. When they wish to return, the lighthouse shall be their guide. When they return, some venturers have grown most strange, mumbling carelessly about value and suitability. But that doesn't stop their luggage from containing many pretty stones, beautiful art, and seeds. Wait, and what if they don't wish to return? Why, that is their prerogative. No matter what, the radiance of the brick stacks lighthouse shall shine upon the distant places where the stars fell. So long as they're willing, anyone may follow that light back to their village at any time. But now that the lighthouse has fallen, the lamp light cannot cross those vast distances. My friend Roselle just set off a few days ago. He must surely have gotten utterly lost now, just like all our other adventurers. I wish to set this lighthouse back up, but he remains unmoving, even with the entire village working together. But now, you managed to take down the lamp. If this lamp remains lit after being removed, why don't we just hang it up somewhere high? Ah, you're right. If we do that, the lamp's light will definitely be visible, even at the distance. Only there were hooks in the sky to hang it on. Perhaps if we had a high-altitude floating island? And as it happens, I do know of an island, the highest point of the area. Roselle taught me how to survey elevation, and I've already estimated the elevation of all nearby isles in his absence. You know, to pass the time. If we hung the lamp up there, the light would be visible from far away from shore. That should be enough to allow adventurers to find their way back home. That said, this Roselle guy sure knows a lot. Of course, Roselle is the bravest, most inquisitive adventurer we have. Not only has he traveled the length and breadth of the world, but he had traveled still further beyond our world on his windmill ship. Enough to ventures far aboard indeed, even to places where the lamp lights fail to touch. But he told me that no matter how weak the lamp light is, he already knows where the lighthouse is. He can follow it back to the village. Shall we go have a look at the island then? Let's hang this lamp up high, shall we? I would love to go, but I must stay and keep watch of the lighthouse, for it is the first place venturers come upon returning to the village. Yes, he has collapsed, but I must do all I can to sort these things out here. I cannot allow him to receive adventures all by his lonesome. And then there's Wuzzel. He's been drifting so far from home for so long. I absolutely must give him a hug the moment he returns. So please, dear guest, could you help me hang up the lamp on the highest point possible? I have some savings. Your deeds will not go unrewarded. Wuzzel is that awesome, huh? Of course, he will not sit around and wait for death. His heart is too stout for that. Even should the lamp's light fail utterly, we will use his windmill to seek hither and thither for the way back to our village. So please help me, dear guest, and Wuzzel too. Well, at this point, we're not going to say no. Thank you, my gratitude and more. On behalf of my lighthouse and Wuzzel too. I shall be here waiting for him and for you. Okay. Anything else here? Nope. Okay.
Follow the wind.
So what the heck was up with that magic cube?
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Okay, so this is progress. Huh, why did the camera turn off? Still active. Why did it turn off? I plugged it and plugged it back in. It should turn back on. I hate Elgato so much. I hate Elgato so much. The software is such shit. It breaks the computer somehow. At the very least, it's still live streaming, but the camera's still not turning
There
on.
are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Okay, let me try again. Cool. Looks like it's working. Now I gotta fix the controller. Again, I have no idea what happened.
Time to go.
Into the wind.
Strike
As one with wind and cloud!
Gloves off!
I call dib.
Yeah, didn't it increase the... I'm not level 60, so I can't do it. I heard they increased the world level to level 9. And that should actually double the material drops or something like that. Worth looking into later. And make it to level 60.
One with nature.
Look alive!
I would, but it looks like you're about to be roasted.
Brings a smile to my face. I follow the wind.
Seems kind of mean to have it like that.
Time to go.
Second, looks like there's something here. Hanging on the tree, I guess. I think. Travang. Is that how you pronounce it? Travangni? Travang. Why are you so angry? Perhaps you really shouldn't have ventured outside. Hello there, did you plant this tree? We'd like to decorate a bit. We'd like to hang a lamp on this tree. A lamp? Well, putting one up would be nice. Some warm light might do Travang's mood some good. Might even put us on speaking terms again. Please do lend us a hand then. And if I may lend you one in turn, just say the word and it shall be so. Nice smooth sailing so far, hey, Xanmoas? Come on, let's get this lamp hanged up. Yeah, it's very smooth sailing. What's a catch? Tree proves surprisingly amendable to ornaments of the lamp. That should do it. The light should shine far and bright now. Not that anything's happened yet. Okay, so what should we do now? We wait, of course. Maybe those venturers have seen the light already and are on the way back as we speak. Nothing happened. Not a single person has returned. Well, you two, not to disturb you or anything, but what were you intending to do by hanging that light up again? Well, long story short. You tell Pan Yuli what happened. I see, I heard about the issue with Asanor and the lighthouse as well, and this idea is a good one. However, perhaps you hang out still higher? Paimon, fry that lamp way up, would you? And how long is Paimon supposed to stay there, huh? We don't even know what the ideal elevation is. It's not like we can take measurements every few meters or something. If only there was a hook in the sky for us to hang that lamp on. Hanging that lamp on the sky, that could perhaps be possible. See, I told you there was a way. Please let me finish. The idea of mine may not actually work. This Big Isle is not far from here. It's a gift. If a gift is offered unto the goddess on that island, we shall grant this supplicant their wish. Whoa, that's some island. Righto, so let's take this lamp on over to the Whispering Isles and see what the deal is. I said, I do not know if the goddess still hears our wishes. I've been told that the island to offer gifts, but my wishes were not granted. Perhaps something's gone wrong out somewhere. What did you wish for? My wish is a simple one. To be friends with Giovanni forever. We used to live here together, taking care of the tree, drinking tea, and chatting. He once set off on a long journey, and when he returned, he was almost unrecognizable. Not that it should have mattered. We were still friends, I thought. We understand one another. He grew stranger and stranger, his days filled with odd mumblings and melancholy. He even rejected all my tea party invitations. I feared that he might no longer want to be my friend, so I made plans to go to the Whispering Isles and make a wish to the goddess. The oldest legend in our village says that originally the goddess greatly favored the brave, so long as the valiant person were to bring her a gift of proof of their courage, she would respond to them. But I feared that she would not bestow her favor upon me, and so I brought a dragon scale with me. Do you know about the dragons that suddenly emerged from the titanium mines? It flattened a great many homes and even mashed that mountain. Now adventurers can no longer repair the boats or make tools there, and have had the chance to Wednesday embark on the adventurers. The mountain is just over there now. But nowadays, he's as broken as the broken sea itself. We constantly tried to chase the dragon away and defend our village. Whenever it flew up above the village, it would grab chairs, tables, forks, and spoons with which to chase it away. It's like if you say it thus far, we should prepare a few more utensils ourselves. Hey, it's not like the dragon's made of bread or butter or something. Forks and spoons wouldn't do squat to it. Whatever the case may be, at least that dragon hasn't come back to set fire to the village or roll it over or anything like that. You could even say that this dragon might even be pretty reasonable. In any case, while we were chasing the dragon away, a couple of scales did fall off, proof that we did what we said we did. I believed that the scale I took could prove my courage, and that my neighbors thought so too. And when I put the scale on the statue of the goddess, it began to glow with an awesome light. I thought this meant that the goddess acknowledged my wish and was about to grant it. But Javan did not change. He still refused to come out of that pot, and he remains as upset as ever. He even advised me to become an adventurer and go on a long journey with him. No way am I doing that. Wait, come out of a pot now? That almost seems like he's some sort of potted flower. That's right, Javan is presently a flower in a pot. I mean, that's pretty alright, isn't it? He can live next to a tree and I can take care of him, water him, drink him, and sing for him. But he always says that no matter where he goes, he must be sure of this place. Something he learned from his venturing, and that pot is his place. Coax and cajole, as I might, I can't get him out of the pot. The goddess didn't make my wish come true, and I don't know what the matter is. Oh, sorry for going on and on about that. Must have taken quite a bit of your time there. Just been hours that way, perhaps the goddess will be more willing to hear your wish. Okay. Good luck with your flower pot. This can glide here. Those were the flowers. I mean, the stars.
follow the wind.
A weapon?
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Can't be retrieved. Seems like he really did make the wish. Maybe the problem is he didn't make enough gifts. Because the goddess is selfish. She wants all the gifts.
Brings a smile to my face.
If that's the case, I should go kick the goddess's ass. Shouldn't be selfish like that. Okay. Did it just fall? Well, time of the present. I knew it. The goddess is a fraud.
A fateful offering.
Oh, great. More reading. Long, long ago, when an era where mountains were filled with precious treasures, the stars were joined together in long snakes, and the dreams of the night abounded in color. There was a little white stout, or a white mouse, or a white rabbit perhaps, never mind, it could be decided later, who lived in this preposterous and tranquil town. All her friends and neighbors called her Snowflake. What was her original name? I'll have to decide that later too. Snowflake had a coat of pure white fur, as white as the never-melting snow atop the mountain peak, without a single blemish to be seen. Her eyes sparkled with the silent brilliance of the night sky, and her voice was bright and clear, as if a pair of invisible hands were playing upon a fine instrument, or as though someone was pouring pale golden wine into a glass. All the townspeople wished to see her every day, even if it was just to say hello, but overwhelmed by the people's adoration and bedazzled by shining jewels, Snowflake forgot herself, even abandoning her original name. Aha, problem solved. What about my greeting gift, said Miss Snowflake, too lazy to open the door fully, with naught but a ruby bracelet on her slender wrist, shining brightly up through the crack. A troubled look came over the visitor's face, and with a bang the little door was shut once more. The pure, noble, and highly reserved Miss Snowflake returned to her dressing table, and await the coming of the next sincere admirer. Her dream was to find herself a perfect husband, but clearly only someone who has already possessed the most precious treasure in the world could possibly be deserving of her hand in marriage. That day, a suddenly wandering Mr. Cat paid a visit to town. He came from a faraway kingdom to the north, and wore a coat of thick, well-groomed fur. Perhaps she might even say over-groomed, in fact, for if you got close, you could even smell what he had eaten from the last meal. My cat is currently sitting on top of me, licking itself, has a really fishy smell. There's a wisdom in its emerald green eyes that was beyond anything common folk could help to attain. The kind-hearted townspeople welcomed the traveler warmly. Within the time it took him to drink 3 cups of ale, he had already heard about all the town's noteworthies going on, and no less than 5 different weather forecasts for the following day. Among all the news, what most interested him was that relating to Snowflake. Where might I meet this beautiful lady? If I was you, I wouldn't bother. Why is that? Miss Snowflake has a penchant for rare treasures. Over the past 2 years, she has become more and more particular. Unless you are in possession of fast wealth already, you might as well give up on the idea sooner rather than later for your own good. Hearing that, Mr. Cat's green eyes twinkled. Knock, knock, knock. Mr. Cat knocked on Miss Snowflake's door. To him, her house seemed a little on the small side. My greeting gift? My pale, listless eyes looked out at Mr. Cat through the crack of the door. Of course I prepared the most magnificent gift of the esteemed Miss Snowflake, which I trust will only make you more beautiful. The necklace is inlaid with agates from the north, pearls from the southern seas, and amber from the west. It is my clan's great treasure, entrusted by my elders. I have traveled the world in search of the most beautiful, noble person to present it to. It is a great honor to meet you, Miss Snowflake. I believe that you must be the one I seek. Please accept my gift. A flash of dazzling colors shined out of the crack of the door as the reflection of the opulent necklace sparkled in Miss Snowflake's eyes. Not bad, not bad. It's just about up to my standards, said Miss Snowflake proudly. After meeting you, I'm convinced that old jewelry will pale in comparison with your unparalleled beauty. But please, allow me to help you put it on. Mr. Cat bowed sincerely, then took a step inside, nearly getting struck in the cracked open door as he did so. I will now perform a ceremony of blessing and prayer for you, that this gift might still shine as brightly as the moonlight once I am gone. Please go ahead. Intoxicated by his praise, Miss Snowflake exposed her flawless alabaster neck. On that day forth, no one ever saw Miss Snowflake again. Some say she had grown tired of the mundanity of life in town and set out on a journey to find treasure alone, whereas others were convinced that she had found the husband she was waiting for, living happily ever after with Mr. Cat from afar. For someone, passing Mr. Cat as he left town, what a whiff of Miss Snowflake's delicate perfume on his fur coat. Maybe this story isn't suitable for children either. I have to think it over. Well, that was dark and depressing. Hey, what was that? Oh, great, another book. A book about a young woman named Lucia, who set out on a journey alone following the ruination of her homeland at the hands of the Black Dragon. On her journey, she met a former god of the kingdom, now an errant wanderer, and sought his guidance in the art of swordsmanship. But the god had long since given up hope, and had lost both the will to wield the sword and the courage to swing it. I cannot fill a bottle of hope and give it to you, said Lucia, but I do remember a song from my childhood. It sings of how spring is as fleeting as a shooting star, and it taught me to cherish every flower still in blossom about my feet. You need not master the way of the sword, said the god. I can see in your eyes you're already in possession of something even more powerful. After continuing on her way once more, following the guidance of the elders, Lucia entered the dense forest and came before a wise owl, keeper of the keys of the kingdom of dreams. The owl's laughter rang forth like a shrouding mist and enveloped her from all sides. Do you know what it means to retreat in the face of adversity? As long as my legs can still walk, I can keep moving forward. Do you fear the thought of death knocking at your door? I will fight it, right up until the final moment arrives. One last question. Can you swear to set your heart on revenge? Having now attained the key, Lucia opened the door to the kingdom of dreams, where she was to cross a river of stars and ascend an ink-black stairway, enduring many hardships. By which she confessed the reason for her coming before the gods of dreams, and in exchange for a lock of her golden hair, learned that magic of luring someone into a dream. Then she declared that she would take revenge upon the Black Dragon. In the beginning, the Black Dragon only knew black and white, but under magic spell, it dreamed of 1,001 different worlds, each far more vibrant and vivid than fire and brimstone. If worlds like these could strike your fancy as well, said Lucia, I will turn back the dial of the night sky, reversing all the stars of the course, returning things to the day before you arrived in my hometown. At the story's end, Lucia awoke from the previous night's dream to the familiar sights of her hometown outside the window. The birds were singing and the flowers in bloom, and all was at peace. From the little door of the wooden cabin came a gentle knocking. Opening the door, Lucia beheld a black-haired stranger standing outside. I cannot distinguish the color of your hair, the man said, but I suppose it must be golden, just like the color of my stars in my dream. Okay. So, is that it? And now I have no way back up. Except for teleportation. Three statues. It looks like they're gonna have to offer them 2 more gifts. But what should we offer? Paimon hasn't crew. Any thoughts, Paimon? Xanmoas? If it should be related to the wish, we should offer that lamp. That makes sense. Asnore's wish was to see this lamp hung high for all to see, right? Well, that's just about Clear's armor, but we don't have any clue where to begin with weapons. It could be a sword, a poem. There's way too many options. Let me fish out all my weapons from my backpack first. Perhaps the 2 gifts we need have to do with dragons. Yeah, no, hold on. Panuri placed the dragon scale here before, so this weapon should have something to do with dragons too, right? No worries, I have dragon-related weapons too, don't I? That means something related to the dragons of this world. This world! This might be true enough, but... let's head over to the mountain the dragon destroyed first, shall we? Yeah, we're not doing anything sitting around here and thinking. Panuri said that the dragon crashed into the mountain and smashed it, right? If we're lucky, we might find some draconic bits and bobs. Teeth, horns, or maybe other stuff like that. Oh, now those sure sound like weapons. Right, let's go then. And let's hope the mountain isn't as broken as he said. As said, Whispering Isles is pretty big, huh? The 3 goddesses' statues up there are huge too. If this was an ordinary adventure tale, there would be mysterious treasure hidden under the statues or something. On that note, we should take a closer look, huh? You never know where we'll find something nice. I got no problem taking a little stroll. The goddess probably won't mind, will she? We'll just be careful. See, instead of touch, much less break. Settled then. As to whether we go treasure hunting or weapon finding first, well, that's up to you. Well, we did that first. Yeah, I guess I'll do it again just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, I didn't miss anything. I forgot to get that. Damn. I left first and then get the waypoint. There's something down there I should check out. Pieces. Hope it's not a color code thing.
brings a smile to my face. A fateful offering.
Now for the waypoint. Okay, that hurt.
A fateful offering.
That's pretty wrong.
Brings a smile to my face.
Push yourself.
Time to go.
Am I missing anything? Oh, pyro lamps, huh? Alright. Might need amber.
Outrider Amber. These will come in handy.
They sure will.
boss.
Right, there was one more spot. It's probably behind there. Question is, where can I find the bomb block? Of course.
Into the wind.
Forever. the source come out. Guess we got those gophers, I think, huh? Sure, it's a mysterious place, but either way, we got the sword out, so all's well. Rather than a sword, I must say this feels more like a horn. A horn? You mean like one from the dragon? Scales of the dragon's armor, doesn't this consider horns as weapons? Not that we found any other clues anyway. Let's go back and offer it to the goddess, and then we just gotta hope she likes our gifts.
A fateful offering.
Okay, it wouldn't let me select. There we go. And it just became a moon? Sorry, I wasted a wish on myself. Your friend's never coming back. No, it's good to see you. I knew I could trust you. Oh, crap. And the light that you show my way. I gave you my word, my friend, and now you're back. As for the light, however, you have our two guests to thank. Skies above, that was you then? I thought you had been stranded on that island when I saw you on my return trip, which is why I invited you on board. Words fail to describe how thankful I am to you. Had that radiance not reached my ship, I'm sure I would have utterly lost at sea. So what happened to your lighthouse, Esnor? What happened to this place? What exactly did I miss? A dragon crashed into the village and another into a waterfall behind it? That really is a lot. I'm going to have to ask you to give me all the details when you got the time. Well, I have the time right now. I have time anytime, in fact. I managed to clean up a little of the area. We can have some tea and cake, and enjoy the fragrance of flowers while we're at it. Really? Then that would be no problem at all. In fact, I am looking forward to this. I'll show you the new samples I collected too. You will not believe all the different types of flowers and bugs I encountered. It's just a shame that my bag is so small. I shall bring a larger one next time for sure. Next time? You leave again, I presume? Don't worry, our time together is lengthy still, as in all. This time the time we have now is more than sufficient for me to tell you all about the new things I see, and I assure you. Are you going back out venturing? Yes, I am a venturer. To venture is my goal. Don't go, Wazelle. Have you not noticed that some of your colleagues become strange when they return? They've read about the value of carpets and hats, and not at all about which is more beautiful or intricately made. Don't be angry, Esnor. We can speak about this later. I brought you flower seeds from outside, one of the contours and colors I'm sure you've never seen before. Ah, yes, I guess. You two should take some of these marvelous new gifts I obtained from outside. Consider them a token of my gratitude. Thank you for lighting the way to my ship, and also for taking care of Esnor. Now that the light illuminates the way, I'm sure the other adventurers will also begin returning to the village. I hope they can rest well, after all. There are all many far-off places that await their exploration still. Alright, that one's done. No matter how many times I ask you, Wazelle, I will not go out venturing with you. You're my friend, yes, and that will never change. I do not dislike you, but I do not enjoy traveling. As you know, it is no idea as frightening as you imagine. It's just a trip, that's all. The outside world plays host to many flowers that cannot be found in our village, and many people we never met. Even the shapes of the clouds are different here. Remember the seeds I brought you from outside? I can guarantee you that you'll never see any flowers with its shape or color before. Still see now. I'll plant it and then we'll see. If you're willing to go with me, we might be able to see this flower with our own eyes. Ozell, I'm sorry, I have no wish to travel aboard, nor do I wish to become like those venturers. They always fret about the value of carpets and pay no mind to beautiful hats. This is how your travels change you, and it scares me. That is true, but have you noticed the maps, the plant samples, and the travel logs that fill the luggage to bursting? We searched through different bushes and shrubs, like the gust of wind, like rivers passing through another lake. We encounter different things, and we too become different people. This is how travel changes you, and it scares me too, but I'm thankful for those changes as well. Compared to a slice of bread with cream slathered on both sides, you're going to make a mess no matter how careful you try to hold it. In that case, I'll spread the cream on separately, that way I can even smear on different flavors. Not a bad call, I'm sure it'll be a filling meal. Not a bad idea, that should keep your hands clean. Ah, Shuri, here at last. Wazelle has been telling me how wonderful the outside world is, inviting me along to adventure. Do you know how much of the world? Do you know much of that world? Is it as he say it is? Yes, it is. In the outside world, there's no lack of new things to discover. Right, there's lots to eat and many fun things to do, and you'll even get to encounter many different interesting things and awesome people. For example, you find those who focus on the beautiful essence of all things. You'll bear witness to radiant, unfading ideals. You get to meet those who work hard to realize their dreams. Really? Dear me. I believe the outside world to only be conscious of value and to be full of those who wish to wear hats, but they're not. Well, you can think of it like a cake with various chocolate scattered on top. Every bite's a whole new experience. That's way better than having those chocolates taste the same, because that would make for a super ordinary cake, right? Well said, Paimon. Well said. You mastered the local lingo, I see. Well, who wouldn't have to listen to it so long? That's so. Well, I need to think about this. But perhaps just a little venturing couldn't hurt, Shuri? Don't do rush things, doesn't know. There's still times before my next voyage. Until then, let's consider this issue together. When I was planning to talk to them again, I didn't think it was going to be like another round of dialogue. Alright, well, there's still this person here. With his flower pot. Yeah, sorry I didn't make your wish come true. I made mine come true, so good. Just what is Chavangi thinking? He doesn't want to talk to me about him. Or her. Oh, I'm really sorry, but it's Chavangi. He's so angry at me and refuses to come out and speak with me. But the wind and sunlight can't reach him down there. One of your rivers, what then? Since we're talking about a pot of flower, we could just scoop him up. I tried, but as long as Chavangi's upset, I can't even get close. He's in such a stormy mood that I nearly got blown away. Wait, how could being angry blow someone away? It's pretty stormy, right? That would make it hard to get close, yes. Maybe the reason he's so furious with me is because I refused to fetch you out with him before. Please take a guess. Can I trouble you to check on him? Or her? Chavangi? Perhaps you might be able to reason with him. No problem, we'll give it a try. Yeah, we traveled to so many places and seen so many people. We'll definitely probably be able to convince him. It's wonderful. You can find him in the cavern below this island. Please, if you head that way. I must tidy up this place and find a good place for Chavangi to soak up some sun. I knew there'd be more to this place. Little secret cave.
Time to go. Follow the wind.
Here, the rain's finally stopped. Listen to us, please. Banali has something he likes to tell you. Fine, I'll listen to what you say, but before that, look how shocked the two of you are. I'm sure you're dying to ask, how can a flower speak? Or perhaps, how did you turn into a potted flower? Do people usually ask that? Outside, yes, many, but after I returned home, no, nobody has asked. Outside, do you mean the outside world? I heard that you only became like this after venturing. Well, looks so well reformed. I suppose Panioli must have told you. That's correct. I become like this while I was venturing. To borrow a phrase from that was so, this was the change I chose to make. Payment gets changed, but why did it change into a potted flower? Could it be because you really like plants? Your dreams become a botanist? No, I just wanted to find my place. I met many people outside this world. Some were chefs, others florists, others teachers. Almost everyone had found a place that made them feel at ease. That was how they all managed to establish themselves in their lives. And me? All I could do was venture. I had never thought of finding a stable place for myself. This flower pot is your place. Exactly, you catch on quick. As a flower in a pot, I always have a place. That puts me at ease. But, since I already got myself a pot and a place that belongs to me, why do I still want to go out venturing? I'm a venturer after all. Without venturing, is there anything else of value I can do? I don't get it. The more of the outside world I see, the less I understand. Between having a place and venturing, which is more important? The more I think about it, the more my head hurts. And when I talk to Panioli, I always duck his questions. I'm afraid of misleading him. If he loved venturing, would he grow to hate me after seeing me like this? He is my friend, and always will be. I must be honest with him, and I have answered all that he has asked, including that the reason I became a flower is so I could have a place that made me feel at ease. Perhaps my answer upset him, or perhaps it's because he doesn't like the way I am now. We're growing apart, but as I am a potted plant, I cannot grow up myself. But probably it is for the best. I'm sure apparently it doesn't want to see me anyway. He must be angry with me. Oh, so that's what's going on. You both think the other one's angry with you. And so they aren't willing to meet. What? You mean he's not mad at me? You two are thinking the exact same thing. He actually thinks you're the one who's angry at him. Skies above. How could I ever think such a thing? I never wanted to see him upset, and even should the corners of his lips twitch downward, my heart would be utterly shattered. Dear guest, I must ask you to bring me up. I beg of you. I must see him with all haste. I cannot wait another minute. No, not even another second. I was waiting for you to say that, my potted friend. Hey, Paimon was waiting for it too. Off we go, Xanmoas. I see, this is not the place I should be right now. Bonnie, you come. Please listen to me. I've never been mad at you and never wanted to leave you. I was only worried that you didn't want to be friends with me. I know that some adventurers change, and I was worried you had too. I prayed for the goddess, but I couldn't find a good enough gift to offer, so she naturally ignored me. No, apparently, such a thing could never happen. I will always be your friend. I must apologize to you. I was so focused on my own thoughts that I failed to listen to what you were saying. I assumed you never wanted to see me again. Since we cleared up this misunderstanding. Yeah, I thought you two had some crazy sticking point, and were so super mad that you didn't want to try to understand each other. Definitely was a sticky matter, but at least you come unstuck now. Thank you both, my dear guests. Without you, I'd definitely still be holed up there, refusing to come out. But now I can finally share what's in my heart with Penelope. I am always willing to listen to whatever you have to say, Giovanni. Whether you wish to speak of venturing or of flower pots, it's all fine by me. My dear guests, please take these. I gathered them specially for you. May the gods bless you and you'll never argue with your friends. And that some will always be willing to listen to your innermost thoughts.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Blow him away, blow him away. No, okay. Guess I should go over there now. Probably stop at that island first. Wait a minute, there's something on the roof.
Follow the wind.
Okay. Nothing worth mentioning on the roof. Easy.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
I gotta figure out what to do with it. Oh, should be one more.
The wind knows me.
Of course.
Just like we rehearsed. Fly!
Into the wind.
Selling some of this.
Right. Anything else? Driving me nuts. Okay. It's still gonna drive me nuts. Okay. There's still this puzzle here. There's two missing. Maybe the other one was underneath. Okay. Gophers. So I did miss them.
Time to go.
A fateful offering.
Okay, I think that's everything. I just have to go fight the dragon. If that's the case, I gotta switch party members.
The campaign begins.
Time to go.
Let's see how bad this dragon is.
Well, how long are you gonna keep us waiting?
Well, sorry. This is a dungeon.
Oh, looks like we're not the first ones to make it in here.
Wait, hold on! Let's fight the dragon together!
They're already gone. Let's try to catch up.
Oh, they're doomed.
Ooh, what's that sound? Is it an earthquake? Where'd they go?
Reckless idiots.
Can't climb. Okay. Oh, I'm actually role-playing now.
This one's got your name on it!
Too slow.
Yeah, it looks like the boss arena. It's such a shame that boss is going to be temporary.
This space is completely empty.
And my instincts tell me it's a boss battle.
My mom bets this is where the dragon sleeps.
Watch out in front! It's coming!
This is different. Oh. Guess they're shooting from all ranges. You can see something in its mouth. So I lost.
Look, he's here. Ah, another new soul has joined this world. But are you sure his fate will be as you described? Of course. My predictions are never wrong.
Says you.
I just don't like that kind of story. Then you need only do as you said, and let him find his own story within your fairy tale. You're right. Then listen closely, my child. Your name is...
What is this place? I'm guessing it's the dragon. Is that water? Are we above Constellation Metropole?
It's the dragon! The dragon that destroyed the titanium mines! Help! Help!
Soldiers, pick up your weapons! Destroy that monster!
I'm not sleeping on someone's lap this time.
How many times am I going to have to save you?
As many times as you want.
Thank you, hat guy.
Paimon still feels dizzy. Hey, did any of you also see something strange? It was like we were witnessing...
The dragon's memories.
Sounds like we all saw the same thing just now.
Well, we definitely saw a different side to the story. Watching it all unfold, Paimon couldn't help but feel bad for the dragon.
This world might be a lot more complicated than we thought.
The next time we encounter the dragon, how about we try talking to him instead of fighting?
How about we burn the pages instead?
Sounds like a good plan. But maybe we should figure out where we ended up first.
Huh. If the world above is a fairy tale realm, then maybe we've fallen into the next page of the book.
Just keep walking and don't fall behind.
Finally, someone with logic.
Hey, wait for us!
This is not good. Oh.
Wow, this place looks a lot different from the dragon lair.
Yeah, you'd almost say it's more Pinacone. We got survivors here. Why did the camera shift you? That's why. Oh wait, I'm not casual anymore.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Ha-ha! Hiya! Ha! Attack! That's the way. Watch out! This one's got your name on it. Hey there! This dance is for you.
Wretched vermin! Behold! That's far enough!
That's convenient. Round 2, you asshole.
He seems angry. We just want to talk to you.
I had a feeling that was going to happen. Suspected to be faster. Good thing I can fly. Was I telling me that was not what I was supposed to do? And the music's fading.
Our home! It was destroyed by that evil dragon!
The stars! It flew away with the Metropole stars! Oh no!
We didn't get eaten by the dragon? The dragon just dropped us off here?
That guy!
You're getting too far away!
He's just up ahead.
Is he trying to lure us somewhere?
Well, I'd say we were the ones who backed him into a corner.
But we just want to ask him a few questions about his past.
He's had year after year of people coming here to try to take his head. If you ask me, his reaction is perfectly normal.
Maybe there's still something we can do to calm him down?
I wouldn't count on it. Maybe his earlier attacks were just a warning. But now, he's actually getting serious. Prepare for a final battle. Sometimes, it takes a little force for someone to finally wake up.
Let's go kick its butt. We're doing the genocide route.
stubborn beast. You really want to get beat up that bad?
Just gotta wait for it to open the mouth.
Its mouth is huge!
Are we really gonna have to throw a bomb in its mouth?
Yep.
Watch out! If you fall, you're on your own this time.
Selfish bastard. No hit. Oh crap. One, God, one. Oh God. I need another bomb.
It's getting serious. Don't get hit!
Easier said than done. Got lucky with that one.
There's a bomb over there! Just like before! Throw the bomb right into its mouth!
What are you waiting for?
I done it. Finish it off.
Now's our chance!
Wait!
Now you're the voice of reason.
Are we inside the black mist? I see something up ahead.
I need a minute. I hear something on the door. What about that?
Are you sure you want to create this child, Em? Even after what I told you about his fate. He will be abandoned by his creator, and eventually...
I know.
happy. You've told me already. That sad story with the disappointing ending. It's what happened in the real world, isn't it? But that's exactly why I want to change things. In a different world, his story can have a happier ending. That child, his heart is so full of love.
I understand, Anya. But know that if you give him that name, his fate in Simulanka is destined to parallel that of his real-world namesake.
But there's still a chance, right? Maybe it's a shot in the dark, but I have to try. He deserves a better life. Although, he might need the help of others when the time comes.
All right, my dear. The choice is yours. Since you're so persistent, let me tell you a secret.
More boring fate talk.
I bet Wonder hates daily commissions too. My story is awful.
I'm sorry, my child. Unlike my friends, I don't have a long time to live. All said and done, the story of my life will be shorter than the fairy tales in this book. So I will have to leave your side, I'm afraid. It's okay. It's okay. Once I'm gone, I will become a star in Simulanka and watch over you from above. If you ever feel lonely, just look up towards the sky.
Ah, it's crying.
Go forth and witness this world, my child. Make sure to be nice to everyone. You'll meet good friends one day. I'm sure of it. That is my wish for your future. As for this world, I leave it to you.
So in the end, you were betrayed too.
Hello, squirrel.
Hey, Mr. Dragon! He brought you some food. You must be hungry. Shh! Quiet! We can't let anyone hear us. Everyone says you're a bad dragon, but you're always nice to me when we play together. You always help me pick flowers way up high that I can't reach. It's okay. Just keep hiding here, and tomorrow I'll...
Oh no, my child! Help! Somebody help me! Save my child! The dragon's trying to kidnap her!
No, Mom! It's not like that! Listen to me!
So you're hated by people too.
No wonder he's gonna have a deep connection with the Dark Dragon.
So that's it. That's really your wish? To never have been born at all? That's not a fate you should wish for.
And he should know. He actually did it.
Nobody can define who you are, or deny the true feelings of your heart. Now remember your name. Durin.
Durin, huh?
It's all right now.
I mean this, Oh, hey, nothing matter.
Watch out!
Adorable.
That was a close call. Are you guys all right?
No, I'm physically hurt. I'm gonna sue your company, Kiara. If the dragon's name is Durin, then that means the story had to have been recently written. Yep, all thanks to Kiara.
Back in Constellation Metropole, I heard people saying you'd gone to fight the dragon, so I followed you here. Right when I managed to catch up, I saw you fall through that hole. Wait, didn't someone else fall through just now? Shouldn't we do something?
Oh yeah, Hat Guy. Well, he can fly, so he'll probably be fine.
Paimon.
He called the dragon something earlier. It sounded like he said...
Durin. That's his name.
Oh, Hat Guy, you're okay. Wait, what about the dragon... Durin?
He's fine.
Durin. Oh, wait, that's the name of the dragon from Dragonspine, right? The one that became a part of the mountain after being slain by Dvalin? If Paimon remembers correctly, it was created by...
Gold, wine, right.
Right! It was created by Rhine Daughter!
Created, you say? Huh.
So, what exactly happened down there? You've been acting weird ever since the end of the fight.
Maybe I got the dragon's name wrong. The Fallen sounds like the world boss.
So that's the truth about Simulanka's evil dragon.
What we saw in the mist weren't hallucinations, but the dragon's memories.
I heard during my fall must have been things said to Durin in the past.
Huh. I thought it was strange. The people around the Broken Sea are clearly stranded, but I never heard any stories about the dragon attacking the village. The people we met along the way are probably workers from the Toitania mines, or guards who came here to claim the dragon's head. Durin probably allowed them to live here because there was nowhere else for them to go.
When I first came to this world, a voice spoke to me and said, "You are the hero of this world. Now go forth and save the dragon."
Who is the person behind this voice anyway? And why did they bring us all here?
Come with me. The answer to all this can be found below.
Okay. Nope, okay. Kasha appeared out of nowhere.
Is this a study?
That's right. It belongs to the Goddess of Fate.
Goddess of Fate? As in one of the three goddesses who created Simulanka?
Or more precisely, M. One of the mages of the Hexenzirkel.
Hexenzirkel? As in... Sorry, Paimon shouldn't just regurgitate everything you say. It's just... it's a lot to take in.
She created the story of Durin. Well, the Simulanka version at least. These records should cover most of what you want to know, including the identities of the other two goddesses. Read them for yourselves.
Ah, crap, more reading.
By all rights, I should have been A, since A is the first and last letter of my name. But Alice overruled me on the basis of seniority and said I should be M instead because of my middle name. She really knows how to push my buttons. Still, her magic never fails to amaze me. I still can't believe she got one of my origami frogs to start talking. Why don't I write a story with origami animals as the main characters? Let's see. Once upon a time, in a magical forest, there lived a group of animals made of paper. Barbie loves looking into the future, so she used her powers to map out the fates of all living things in Simulanka. But knowing the ending in advance takes all the fun out of the story. I think I'll make a bet with her. I believe that one day, the people of Simulanka will decide to carve their own destiny. Apparently, she wants to build a statue of herself in the capital city. Always looking to add some pizzazz. My dear sisters, I fear my pen shall soon run dry. Even now, as I write this letter to you, my dexterity is all but failing me. Thank you for enjoying my stories and for creating this world for me. The time we spent together was the most wonderful youth I could have asked for. I always feel so young when we're together. A says that even after I'm gone, the goddess of fate in Simulanka will continue to exist and carry on granting people's wishes. It makes me glad. If you ever want to chat, feel free to pay a visit to the goddess statue. Just don't wish for anything weird.
It's Simulanka Durin. And he's looking up at something. A star.
This must have been after M passed away. This looks like a mine. Maybe the Toitania miners dug too deep? So deep that they dug right through to the world on the next page. Yeah. Now that you mention it, this miner's lamp looks really similar to the star on the previous page. The Forest of Blessings. This book has been recording Simulanka's history all along. Look at the size of those footprints. If that's every time he lands, then no wonder people are so terrified of him.
So that's why you took the stars. Because you missed your mom.
That statue looks different from the one in the Metropole.
It's a different goddess. This one is the goddess of fate. It's all right now, Durin. Nobody here wants to hurt you.
Understand, why would you say that? I'm the one who hurts people.
Don't say that, Durin! Paimon made a mistake. She was wrong about you. But it's nice to talk, isn't it? Now that we've all calmed down?
No, it's pointless. Maybe you're willing to talk to me, but the world above is still terrified of me.
So that's why you made that wish? So stupid.
Aww.
Hey!
Anyone with eyes can see that all you want to do is get along with everyone. You just want to make friends, people to play with, to talk to, people who accept you, or at least accept your apology.
It may be true, but I'm not sure the people of Sri Lanka are prepared for such a gigantic next-door neighbor.
Oh, you've never hurt anyone. Heck, the idea never even crossed your mind. Sure, you scared a bunch of people half to death, but that's only because they had no idea what kind of dragon you really are.
Yeah. If you had a heart-to-heart with them, I'm sure they'd come to understand you and see your point of view.
What's the point? As long as I'm cursed with this body, I'll never be able to live alongside them. Everything I touch will be turned into toy blocks. Anywhere I set foot, reduced to a barren wasteland. No way for them to coexist, if they come to an understanding.
The curse.
Huh? Nilu?
Is it your true wish to live side by side with the people of Simulanka?
Yes, it is.
Then close your eyes and make a wish to the goddess of fate. We will help make your wish come true.
Huh? But how?
Just trust me. I, Nilu, the Forest Fairy, give to you my blessing and welcome you as a dweller of the forest.
Wait, that's...
May everyone accept you as one of our own, and may the Forest of Blessings be a place you can call home.
I, Navia, King of Constellation Metropole, give you my blessing. I grant you citizenship to my kingdom.
So do you have magic?
As the, Nekomata in Boots of this world, I give you my blessing too.
The ways of light, they're coming together.
Wait, what's going on?
This must be the magic power of words.
I, the hero of this world, give you my blessing. I recognize you as a resident of Simulanka. May you find acceptance in this world.
Oh, he will
Also,
smite them.
Speaking as someone who'd like to be your friend, I wish you all the best for the future.
Bohemian.
I, a traveler who has traversed many worlds, give to you my blessing. May you find friendship and goodwill, no matter where you go.
As for this world, I leave it to you.
Huh? What? Why are you all staring at me? Huh? My claws? Are these my claws? And my wings?
My tail! Does this mean...
You're finally cute.
Wow, you look so cute. Quite a radical transformation. Not that there was anything wrong with the way you looked before, of course. It's just... you get what I mean.
How do you feel? Are you happy with your new appearance? Does anyone have a flower with them? Or even just some water or paper from this world? Oh, I do actually. Here you go. They're not changing. I can touch things without changing them.
Hey, that's great! One more flying friend for Paimon!
Now the residents of Simulanka won't be scared of you anymore. But what about all the things that I did before?
That's simple. Just go out there and atone. You could fill in the footprints you left on the ground, or help the people around the Broken Sea get home.
Okay. And you'll come along and help me, right, Hat Guy?
No.
Why would I do that?
Plus you wouldn't.
Because you said you wanted to be my friend.
You little... Gah. Well, maybe I spoke too soon.
Huh? But I thought...
Come on, Hat Guy.
All right, fine. I'll go with you.
Really?
Yes, really. Lying to you would be no fun anyway.
Oh, thank you! You're the first friend to call me by my name!
Let's go back up. I'm about to suffocate down here.
Oh, it feels so good to finally see Hat Guy meet his match.
You mean besides his mom, Nahida? Paimon, don't be so insensitive.
Yeah, okay. Paimon just never thought we'd see the day, that's all.
All right, let's also head back up then.
Don't be scared, Durin. We'll be right by your side. Thank you for your blessings, everyone! Oh, this is the happiest day I've had in a really long time!
So do I get to keep you as a pet?
Ta-da! Surprise, everyone!
Ah! A talking street lamp!
Street lamp? Oh my! You mean you still don't remember me after all the times we've spoken?
Yeah, I think I remember you.
I know that voice! It's Mom's friend!
Alice.
Hello there, traveler and friends. And Durin, it's good to see you. You've changed quite a lot. In fact, you look so different that perhaps I should call you Mini Durin.
Mini Durin, huh? Yeah, I like the sound of that. It's nice being smaller. You must be one of the 3 goddesses of this world. Are you the goddess of creation?
Yep, that's right. But although it's the most impressive sounding of the 3, to be honest, we all made an equal contribution toward the founding of this world. If you've ever read any of M's stories, you'll know just how enchanting the worlds are that she writes about. So enchanting that I just had to step inside and explore it for real. So I got B involved, and with M's consent, created the world of Simulanka.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're getting a little ahead of yourself. First things first, would you mind explaining what you're doing here? In fact, no! What are we even doing here?
Don't worry, all will be revealed. After everything you accomplished on your journey, you're free to ask me anything you want. Let's start with your first question then. I'm here because I sensed a great magic power emanating from the book just now, and I couldn't resist the urge to peek inside and check it out.
That must have been when we all gave Mini Durin our blessings, right?
Yes, exactly. In the world of fairy tales, words and emotions often carry far more power than any spell. It's all thanks to your magic that Mini Durin was able to take this form. Come say hi to me, little one. Oh, look at you. You're as cute as a button.
So, what about us? Was it always part of the plan that we'd come here?
Plan isn't the word I'd use. If you ask me, I'd say fate works in mysterious ways.
Convenient.
When Durin of Simulanka made his wish to the goddess of fate, it just so happened that in a world far away, all of you wonderful people were holding a copy of M's fairy tale at that exact moment.
Seriously?
And because of your noble and kind souls, you were selected by the goddess of fate to come and save this world.
Now that you mention it, that's what I was doing when I was transported here. I was reading a fairy tale to some children in the Fleuve Cendra.
I think I just, happened upon an old book and decided to use it as my pillow during a nap in a box.
I can only imagine those kids screaming in horror as Navia is either teleported or in a coma.
Wow, what a crazy coincidence. Wait, that's not right. How come everyone else got assigned a role except us? 'Cause we were also... Yeah, that was it. We just received a strange book and we had no idea who sent it. Then, the moment we opened it up to start reading it, we found ourselves here. You're the one who sent it to us, aren't you?
Oh, is that what happened? Yes, that does sound like me, doesn't it?
Why did you send us here?
Good question. Why indeed? Maybe I thought this was such a good story it simply had to be read by someone. As the traveler and witness of many worlds, how could I let such a beautiful place pass you by? I can sense that your blessing for Mini Durin was a very special one. With this blessing from beyond the story, he might even be able to explore worlds outside of this one.
Again, convenient.
To that, you mean?
That's right. In fact, back when we were first creating Simulanka, Em told us that she hoped the people of this world would one day be able to explore the wider world beyond. Every story has an ending, but if the story becomes reality, it should have the right to choose its own path.
So, in other words, the predestined lives these people lead were always going to disappear one way or another.
That's a pretty dangerous game that they're playing. You can't just create life and then suddenly throw it into currently living world.
Wait, so even if the people here get to go to other worlds, surely there's gotta be a way we can leave too, right?
Don't you realize you've been able to leave all along?
Huh?
You can either take the boat at the Broken Sea or touch the giant bookmark at the Cliff of Prophecy. All you need to do if you want to leave is focus on the place you want to go.
How were we supposed to know that if you never told us?
Huh, didn't I? Well, given how smart and capable you are, surely it can't have posed a huge problem for you. As for your other friends who were summoned here, if I had to guess, I'd say the Goddess of Fate probably didn't tell them about it because she wanted them to get engrossed in the story. She's Em's reflection, after all. It wouldn't surprise me if she shares Em's love for cliffhangers. Anyway, I think that answers your questions, yes? What do you all plan to do next?
I'm gonna go say sorry to the people of this world. After that, I want to start protecting Simulanka, just like Mom told me to.
Now we know how easy it is to get back home. Paimon's suddenly not in such a hurry to leave.
Same here. It's not every day that you get to come to such a magical world. I, for one, plan to explore it a little longer.
I'm glad to hear it. Maybe I should invite some other friends to join you too. By the way, Mini Durin, I'm delighted to see you've made some new friends. I'm sure Em would be very proud of you. Now, before I depart, please let me give you a blessing as well. May your future be as rich and colorful as the stories Em used to tell.
She's gone.
Guess this is where the hero's journey comes to an end, huh?
Ah, but it's also where a new journey begins. The adventures of Mini Durin and friends.
Huh? An adventure for me? You bet. For starters, I'd love to introduce you to my other friends in the forest. Even though there have been some misunderstandings in the past, I'm sure they'll welcome the new you with open arms. Huh?
Stop looking at me. I already said I'll come with you.
Whoa! Look over there! Wow. The stars are beautiful. Huh. I'll bet that's a gift to Minnie Durin from the 3 goddesses of this world. Oh. Thank you, Mom.
And it sounds like the event is finally complete. Maybe. Looks like it. Oh, no. Probably not. Let me just do something real quick. I gotta wait 2 days, huh?
It's been a while since our last adventure. Oh, Paimon wonders how Minnie Durin is getting along in Simulanka. Let's go to the Forest of Blessings and take a look.
Oh yeah, I should probably head over there first. A little tricky to say anything. Wait, seriously? There's actually a cooldown period for this? Never happened last time. Maybe it's tricky because it's like you're not sure whether you're in front of it or not. Right, now I gotta go back to here. It's gonna be like a world tour thing. Oh, what the hell?
Here's your 2 magic tonics.
Why, thank you, young lady. And might I add that you're looking quite lovely today. Jean, come on, take a seat and let's have a drink. I ordered one for you as well.
But is this really appropriate? I mean...
Still worried about Klee? Relax. Albedo's with her. She'll be fine.
Guess everyone's here now.
Kaya and Master Jean! What are you two doing here?
Oh, look who it is. The Traveler and Paimon. You must be the pleasant surprise that Miss Alice told us about.
Greetings to you both. This is one place I didn't expect to run into you two.
The locals here have been talking non-stop about some brave heroes who saved the world. Let me guess. You two have been up to your old tricks.
Well, not just us. We only played a small part. You could say we were 2 members of the Heroes Adventure Team.
Still sounds mighty impressive to me. As ever, our honorary knight is making us proud wherever they roam.
Did I hear you talking about Alice and Klee?
That's right. We received a letter of invitation from Miss Alice, proposing that we take Klee for a vacation in Fairyland when work dies down.
I wasn't sure what she meant by Fairyland at first, but if my eyes are not deceiving me, she was being quite literal.
Klee ran off excitedly as soon as we arrived. I'm a little worried about her, but Albedo insisted he would look after her while we do our own thing.
We could hardly say no to such a considerate offer, so I took it upon myself to bring Jean to the nearest tavern we could find.
Any excuse for a drink, huh?
Well, we are on vacation. It's only fair that we get to indulge ourselves a little.
You're right. I should make an effort to relax and unwind. It's what Miss Alice would want, after all.
Oh, wait, Kaya? What exactly did you order from the bar?
The house special, of course. Best way to get a taste of the local culture.
You're doomed.
Why are you making that face, Paimon?
Nothing. Paimon's just perpetually amused by your lifestyle, that's all. Go on, drink up.
Something tells me I need to tread carefully here. Let's see, it's got a lovely color, but how about the taste?
I think maybe I'll pass. But it's such a shame to waste it.
All right, Paimon. Well played.
Well, Paimon got burned too, if it's any consolation. It's nothing personal.
Oh, by the way, we weren't the only ones who got invited here. I saw Kale earlier. She didn't see me, though. She was making a beeline for that big tree.
Oh, Kale, huh?
The Kingdom of Breezes and Bells, you mean? Oh, this is turning into a huge reunion! Maybe we should go say hi to her!
I guess so.
All right. Well, give her my regards.
Enjoy your vacation.
Thank you. Enjoy your time here, too.
So the magic tonic here is just writing ink? What a weird and wonderful world. Ah, Miss Citrus, do you happen to serve any beverages here that don't contain magic tonic?
Of course we do. What flavor would you like?
Sunsetia. Jean, you want in?
Sure, I'll have the same, please.
Sounds good. 2 Sunsetia drinks coming right up.
So is literally everyone just here? Of course Kale would visit the squirrels.
The structure of the tree houses here is nothing short of amazing. I have to write it down, so I can tell Master Tighnari all about it later. Hey, Kale! You scared me. Traveler and Paimon, you got invited here too?
We've been here the whole time.
sort of skipped the invitation part, but anyway, what you doing out here? Something caught your eye?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to observe and summarize the structures of the trees here, and also the animals that live here. Well, the residents, I guess? I still can't get over the fact that they're all someone's origami handiwork.
Once a forest ranger, always a forest ranger, huh? Not sure you'll be able to apply much of what you learn here back home, though. With this being a magical world and everything. What? Over there, by the giant footprint. Have those houses always been there?
Oh, those? The local flying squirrels told me that they were built by a small dragon and some guy wearing a hat.
Oh, that must have been Mini Durin and Hat Guy. Any idea where they went?
Supposedly, after building the houses, they went to somewhere called, Constellation Metropole? Did I say that right?
Yep, you got it. Oh, also, when the locals mentioned the dragon, did they seem at all, did they say how they felt about him at all?
Now that you mention it, the atmosphere changed a little when they talked about him.
Oh no.
They mentioned some stuff along the lines of past misunderstandings and welcoming new members. I only just got here, so I know very little about what has happened in the past. They seemed genuinely grateful for the houses, though, and said they were going to plan a welcome party.
Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Sounds like the forest has begun to accept him. It's a step in the right direction.
Are you looking for that small dragon?
Yeah, he's a new friend we made after we arrived here.
No way! Really? I'm getting more and more interested in your story. No. I've got to save it for next time. For now, I've got to make the most out of my time in this wonderful world.
Oh, there's no rush. Just take it slow and enjoy yourself. Like Kaya. Oh, he sends his regards, by the way.
Oh, Mr. Kaya is here too? Then I've got to go say hi to him.
Well, right now he's at the tavern and he probably won't be leaving until he's drunk. Not that he'll ever reach that point because his alcohol tolerance is so high. Basically, it's Kaya. You know where to find him.
You make a good point, Paimon. Then I'll focus on exploring for now, and go catch up with him later.
Shall we go pay a visit to the Metropole Traveler? Maybe Mini Durin and Hat Guy are still there.
Oh, right. By the way, something pretty interesting has been happening in Sumeru recently. Master Trinari has been working really hard on it, so if you have time, definitely go and check it out.
Sounds good. We'll find some time in our schedule.
Take it easy, Cole.
Of course. See you later.
And how do I find Tignari then?
The origami squirrels rely on wind currents to lift their agile bodies and easily move between the trees. And this has created a truly unique ecosystem. Oh no! I'm running out of pages on my notebook.
You always take pictures. You know, this game never actually did anything. Should probably check it out again. That's weird.
A fateful offering.
Looks a bit suspicious. No? Alright. Guess I'll teleport. So I guess the top of the castle. Oh, hey, Mona.
What? Are my eyes deceiving me? There is no way. I can't believe it.
Hey, Mona! We heard you muttering from a long way away. What's up? Oh, is your scry glass acting up again?
Oh, it's you, the saviors of this world. My scry glass is fine, but I'm not sure I can say the same about my eyes. Look! Look at this statue!
What? Is it broken or something? Looks fine to Paimon. That's your master, right? AKA the goddess of prophecy?
I refuse to believe it. There's no way that old hag looks anything like this.
Maybe she did it when she was younger.
When she was younger? Oh, actually, now that you mention it, this does remind me of the fashionista phase she wrote about in her diary. She can't hear me, can she? I swear I just got chills down my spine.
Either way, it's probably a little rude to talk about her right under her statue. But how do you know it's a statue of her if you never saw her as a young woman?
I did a quick scry when I came into this world, and when I saw the stars' reflections, I was at a loss for words. It looks like fate in Simulanka is based directly on Tevat. A projection of real-world fate to form an image of reality. Or in layman's terms, basically the creator made this world inside a mirror or a lake, and this world is the reflection.
Still sounds pretty impressive.
Yeah, I guess it is
The more I
Mondstadt.
scried, the more familiar everything looked. It's her work, there's no doubt about it. Even so, everything's far more complex than I'd imagined. Trying to decipher it all is giving me quite a headache. I also asked the locals about her. They call her she who has dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. Not even a pretense of humility. Clearly, she let the role of creator goddess skip to her head. Not that I'm surprised in the least, of course. It certainly matches the tone of her diary. Anyway, we should change the topic.
Oh, so Mona, have you seen a small dragon around by any chance? He's about the same size as Paimon, but with tiny little wings.
Ah, you mean the one that caused all that trouble? I haven't seen him for myself, but I heard that he came to the Metropole not long ago to formally apologize for his actions. Apparently, he brought a huge stash of Toitanium and plant oil to make amends. Most people accepted his apology, although there are some who said that they'll reserve judgment until they've seen how he acts in the future.
Oh, okay. Do you know where we could find him?
One moment. It looks like he's at the Broken Sea. There's a big group of people with him, too.
Cool! Wanna come with us? We can introduce you?
I think I'll sit this one out. This might be the closest I ever get to meeting the old hag in her youth, so I think I'll spend some time seeing what else I can glean from her grand design. You guys have fun.
Be careful, Mona.
What do you mean, be careful? Now you're making me nervous.
We'll be off now. See you later, Mona!
Creating a whole world starscape is no easy task. Old hag, I guess you do deserve the title of Trismegistus after all.
Did I just mind read her? That guy and Mini Darwin. Well, what about the big group of people?
Osvaldo Hafnavines! Does thou see what I am seeing? Tell me that my all-perceiving Aug de Verurtelung deceiveth me not.
He's probably like, what?
Your eyes see true, mein Fräulein.
Very well. Then, as sovereign ruler of the Immenachreich, I extend to you both my greetings, O Night Dragon from the land of the Thousand Stars and his hat-wearing servant.
Who did you just call a servant?
What mein Fräulein means to say is, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. But Hat Guy's not my servant. He's my friend.
Now you're over-explaining.
Hat Guy, Mini Durin! Found you at last. Whoa, and Fischl's with you too?
Oh, greetings, Outlander blessed by the Immenachreich. How honored you are to meet your princessin beneath the stars of another sky. Clearly a decision made by fate itself.
I echo your sentiments, Your Highness.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Hello, Kui. And Albedo soon? Yep.
Greetings. You both look well.
Hey there, Klee! Have you been having fun here?
That was a good thing Wanderer and Mona didn't interact.
Yup, loads and loads of fun. There are so many cute animals and a magic train that was really long and a huge, huge castle and a king lives there and everything.
I've been taking Klee to see all the sights. It's been a very enriching experience. Alice's magic is truly outstanding.
Yeah, Mom's amazing. Klee wants to build a great big house now, too.
So, your mom and my mom were friends?
Mm-hmm. Our moms were friends, which makes you my big brother. My mom used to read your mom's stories to me all the time. They were great.
The last thing Klee needs is a dragon brother.
Big brother?
You're part of the family now.
Wow. Thank you, Klee. Can I go play with Klee, Hat Guy?
Suit yourself.
Albedo, can I?
Go on. Just don't go too far away. I'll come pick you up later.
Yay! Come on, Mini Durin. Do you want to come play with us too, Fischl?
Your princessin accepts your invitation. Rejoice! Though you may be concealed by fog, still you shall have the good fortune to witness the true might of the Aug de Verurtelung.
What mein Fräulein means to say is, perhaps we can all play hide-and-seek together. Mein Fräulein is it.
Hooray! I love hide and seek!
A part of that was hide and seek. Oh, concealed by fog. Okay.
Oh, me too!
To return to our previous discussion, Mr. Hat Guy, you were telling me about a prophecy?
I heard B talking to M. What she said was...
Since you're so persistent, let me tell you a secret. Our child will one day rise from the dead.
Is she saying that Dragonspine Durin will come back to life?
I'm shocked.
I only heard it in a memory, so don't hold me to it.
Understood. My recent observations at Dragonspine lend credence to this prophecy as well. Durin's heart has slowly but surely been growing in vitality. The process is extremely slow, but the trend is clear.
What should we do?
Wait for the next event.
To start with, plan for every potential scenario, including, of course, the worst-case scenario. I am well aware of Durin's past, and I sincerely hope that things never escalate to that point. Still, We need to be prepared for every possibility. If the prophecy is true, and Durin's heart will one day beat again, I'd like to hope that whatever rises from the dead is no evil dragon. If you understand what I mean.
Kind of? But not really.
I mean, the mountain's gonna disappear.
And so, when the time comes, Mr. Hat Guy, will you and Simolanka's Durin be willing to lend us a hand in our hour of need?
Huh? What's this got to do with me?
You saved the Durin of this world. I don't see that as a mere coincidence. If there is any meaning to be read into the actions of the three goddesses, beyond fairy tale whimsy alone, I can only boldly speculate that the fate of this reflected world may have a reciprocal effect upon our own world. If Durin of Dragonspine will soon come back to life, we will need many Durin's help, as well as yours, given that your fates are now intertwined.
Well, that's a nuisance.
To be sure, it certainly won't be easy.
Albedo! There's a flying paper ship over there! Can we go see it together, please?
Sure. 2 seconds, I'll be right with you. Please give my suggestion some thought, Mr. Hat Guy.
Hat Guy, I'm back! Huh? What were you guys talking about?
The end of the world, but nothing to it.
Nothing.
Huh. Okay then. Let's go join the others. Everyone's going to check out the new origami ship.
All right. I'll be right there.
Bohemian, are you worried about Durin?
Why would I be? Do I strike you as someone who cares about other people's issues?
At the moment, yes. Now that he saved Solanka's Durin, maybe he'd be sympathetic to the Durin of our world.
Quit trying to guess what I'm thinking. I'm leaving.
Mabedo's right. He needs some time to think about it for himself. He's gonna do it anyways, because we know.
Aww, what a lovely little boat!
The forest fairy helped us make it.
Paimon just realized there's a lot fewer people around the Broken Sea now. Guess most of them have made their way back to the Metropole. Does this boat have a name? I can't see one anywhere.
Huh? A name?
Every boat has a name. At least, all the ones I've seen before.
They're usually symbolic names that represent something aspirational.
Let's go with the Durin.
Huh? You want to name it after me?
Oh, you mean to wish Mini Durin a safe voyage as he sails into a new chapter of his life beyond this world?
Your princessin approves. Let this vessel bear the name of the most esteemed dragon of the night. The Durin. Let's call it that then. Thank you, Hat Guy. Also, can I ask you a favor?
Go on.
Remember how Mom's friend said I should be able to leave this world? Well, I want to pay a visit to your world. Just a quick trip, can we?
Huh?
Is that a no?
Paimon thinks that's a great idea. If the people of Simulanka are allowed to go to Teyvat, then what's the problem with taking Mini Durin there for a visit?
I'm assuming I'll have to be your bodyguard while we're there.
I can protect myself. And I'll do what you say. I won't fly off on my own, I promise. Please, can I go?
It'll be up to you to stick close. If you disappear on me, don't expect me to come looking.
Got it! I'll stick close!
Why don't you take the Durin? Now you've given it a name, it'll be a maiden voyage for the boat and a brand new journey for you.
Are you leaving, Mini Durin? Okay. Well, make sure you come visit me in Mondstadt so we can play together again. Klee will draw you a map to show you the way.
Though our time together has been as fleeting as a ray of light in the depths of the long night, the Immonokreich will welcome you with the grandest of music ceremonies on the occasion of our next reunion. As surely as the stars in the sky watch over us, we shall meet again.
That guy's probably thinking, stop talking, please.
What Main Fräulein means is that you're always welcome to visit her at home as well.
Cool. Ah, I have so many new friends now. I'm so happy.
Are you done yet? If you want to leave, then get over here.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. The blessings you gave me are more precious than any treasure and more beautiful than any fairy tale. Next time, it will be my turn to make your wishes come true.
More? Okay. Honestly, I thought this would be the end of it. Okay. Guess I head to Sumeru. I should avoid that area if I can. Don't want to accidentally trigger something. No, I didn't call. I say Sumeru City has been pretty lively lately. Aren't you a bit curious? Not really. Sounds fun to me. Alright, Paimon agrees. Let's go see what's going on. For your first stop. Well, first stop, let's maybe start with the Academia. That's where all the shit's going on. But I had auto on. Oh, Faru-san. There's Faru-san over there. Do you think we should ask? Even just glancing at the bold records giving me flashbacks of how awful that book was. How irritating. Faru-san, what are you doing talking to yourself over there? I am Madam Faru-san after all. It's not out of the ordinary to mull over out loud, what you say, but in this case, never mind, forget about it. Why did you two suddenly decide to drop by? Well, about that, we heard something about a party and didn't want to miss out. Oh, they told us that Sumeru is the place to be now. Apparently, tons of interesting things are happening. So we thought we'd ask around. Any idea what she was talking about? Interesting things. What might Chloe find interesting? Denare's tail getting so fluffed up like a bowl of tumbleweed? Or Sino's climbing a tree, getting his hood caught on a branch? Oh, we missed all that? Seriously, nobody thought to tell me? Still, she was there. She was there when... She said that there was something big everyone was talking about. Can you think of anything slightly more significant? More significant. Ah. Is something the matter, madam? Well, now that you mention it, it must be what I think it is. There's many rumors have been going around about a certain book. Eek! That's a classic horror story opening. It's not some kind of forbidden tome or anything like that, is it? Paimon, we've just literally been in a book. Forbidden tome? Huh. As far as I'm concerned, it might as well been. Tell me, have you ever read one of those really badly written detective novels? I unfortunately did. I don't think I have. Paimon has. Tell me exactly how bad it was. Leave this Paimon, for example, the type where you start thinking it's a locked room murder mystery, but it actually turns out the whole building was just moved. That's right, or it's supposed to be based on pure reasoning and logical deduction, but at the end, it turns out the culprit had some kind of superpower. Exactly, or it starts out super serious, but the second half it just reveals that everyone lost their memories out of the blue. Or it's set in the mountain village in the middle of the snowstorm, and the police officer who been portrayed as a serious figure throughout the whole story suddenly turns out to be a murderer, without even the slightest hint of foreshadowing. You're both being way too specific. You'll offend half of crime novelists in Tibet if you keep going. My apologies, I let myself get carried away there for a moment. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I did borrow a book like that a few days past. So you borrowed a badly written book, but that happens to the best of us. No, that's the problem. Blizzard swept mountain villages, superpowers, police officers who turned out to be criminals. This book had it all, and more. Reading was a tantamount to torture. And despite how complicated it was engaging in the slightest. But there have been all sorts of rumors circulating about the book, because of the strange marks drawn all over the pages. People are saying that it must be concealing secrets. Do you think there's treasure involved? I'm not sure, but must have been many who believe so. Not only have more and more people been borrowing it, they've been specifically asking for the marked up copy. Have you borrowed it too? Yes, I have. As you well know, I'm a scholar, so it's only natural to have a bit of curiosity. So, just what secrets does the book have at the center of the rumors actually hold? I read through carefully from start to finish. Most of the marks are circles, but the beginning and the end of each stroke differs, and does the color of the ink used. Most importantly, all the names of the people in the books have been circled. Not only that, many of them have adapted from famous figures in Sumer's history. Some speculate that these marks must be left by different scholars over the eras, each researching the book's secrets, each searching for the name they believed in. Others believe that some kind of notation made by different people belonging to the same organization, and just names circled are their codenames. Still others think that it's some kind of encryption cipher, but even after finishing it, I came no closer to uncovering the mystery. Not only was reading it a complete waste of my time, but the sheer absurdity of the shoddy excuse of the plot several times over. I was so angry that I returned the book immediately, and when I came to the house of Dana today, I found lots of people skulking about. I suppose they were still looking for that thing. No wonder you summed up like that. Paimon's guessing you won't be borrowing any more detective novels anytime soon. Indeed, Paimon and Xanmoas, surely the two of you must understand how I feel. Don't worry, madam, I feel your frustration. What's the book called? We'll borrow it to take a look for ourselves. It's called Reasoning Knows Not Time of Day, but suspense always follows a prison. You sure it's a detective's novel? Let's book a title of a light novel. Tell me about it. Anyway, read it for your own risk. It's truly and unbearably boring. Okay. Is this book gonna lead into anything? There's so many books with long titles here. Never mind, have a look. Working hard and vacationing hard? What the heck? An Atlas of Rare Rainforest Dwelling Species Professional Edition. The Arts of the Construction of Coffee Machines. Who exactly reads these? Secrets of the Elemental Sciences? The book jacket even says, expert approved. The former sage Cyrus praises this as an excellent entry-level book. This one, a complication and summary of common basic grammar rules for rare languages and ancient desert peoples. Now Paimon's dizzy. Just so many words. Come on, Paimon, you can learn really different. Is that Lila over there? Let's go ask her. She might know something. Hello, Layla. You okay? You're staring in space. Xanmoas, Paimon, it's been so long. I'm still a bit tired. Didn't sleep well last night? I was reading a novel, so I stayed up late. It wasn't that detective novel that everyone's been talking about, was it? The one with the super long name? Oh no, if you're talking about Reasoning Knows Not Time of Day, but suspense always follows a blizzard? Oh right, yes, no, it wasn't that one. Madame Ferguson said it was really dull, so I didn't borrow it. Oh, so you're not that interested in the book's secrets? I haven't been able to keep up with my own work. even though I'm up late all night these days. But way more people have been interested in that book than I even imagined. 7 or 8 in a single morning. I feel like like a living signboard sitting here like this. Kaveh asked me the same question, so he must be looking for it too. He was even hiding behind a ladder before, looking for something. He looked really embarrassed. Searching for something hiding behind a ladder? No, he must be after more. That's gotta be it. So, you know, you have to pay off his debt too. Wait, no, let's just pretend Paimon didn't say anything. Like, you're really sleepy, right? You must be dreaming this conversation here. I didn't really get it anyway, but if you say so, it's a dream. Thank you, we'll keep on looking. Okay, see you next time. Now, often Layla falls asleep so quickly. Good for her. I think we should go ask Kaveh now. If he's searching for the book, he must know something. But where is he now? Good question, but we'll try hanging out where he might show up. There's a good chance he's there right now, right? You mean the tavern? Not the tavern, but the his shared house. Yeah, that's it.
Time to go.
Do you ever think that we seem like a pair of thieves hiding here to ambush Kaveh? It almost feels like we're here to extort him or something. I'm not sure why that is, though. We just have to ask him a couple questions, that's all. Don't make it sound like we're the baddies. When have you ever been bothered by your conscience? Yeah, there's other footsteps. Quick, let's take a look. Stop right there, car. Oh, Haven? Yeah, that's it. Haven, what are you doing here? Good question. Surprising indeed. I was under the impression that you knew where I lived. You knew I lived here. Good morning. Good morning. What can I do for you? Nothing. Never mind. Oh, goodbye then. He just left. Does he have work to do or something? Footsteps again. They're heading towards the door. Stop right there, Kaveh. Wow, what in the world? What are you two doing here? Good question. Surprising indeed. Paimon was under the impression that you know the only reason we'll be here is if we're looking for you. Paimon, you don't sound like yourself. Looking for a certain book by any chance? Wait, what? Here's the deal. How is it that you guys know everything? And here I was, thinking I've been super discreet the whole time. No one should have even noticed. Come on, get real. You really think that no one knows you live here? Hey, that's not fair. Of course nobody knows, except for Sino, Tinari, Koli, and the two of you, right? Friends are friends, so if they know, well, they know. But what if a stranger overheard us? It would be a disaster. It might even impact my career. Anyway, about that book. You believe it contains the intel about hidden treasure, don't you? Looking to get rich quick, are we? Yeah? Are you offering to help find it? Shucks, why didn't you say so earlier? So there really is treasure. How about this? We help you find it, we split the loot 50-50. It's a deal. Xanmoas, after all we've been through, it's finally our turn to get rich. No need to keep yapping. Hidden treasure that Paimon probes homing in on ya. Huh? Hey, Paimon! Is that Dewa? Hey, hottie. So, someone forgot the space. Samoa's and Paimon. Must be a market day running into you like this. Dewa, your mercenaries are pretty tuned in to the grapevine. Have you ever heard of a book called Reasoning No, It's Not Time of Day, but Suspense Always Follows a Blizzard? Wait, you guys are looking for it too? Wait, too? You don't mean you're looking for it too? Darn, does that mean... So does that mean we're finally gonna have to square off against Dewa? Wait a minute. Would you mind telling me what exactly you're looking for it for? If it really does turn out to be something important, I'll be sure to let you know if I hear anything. Oh, really? When your reaction before, Paimon thought you were after her too. Don't worry, a client asked me to get her the book, but her attitude seemed off somehow, so I didn't take the commission. She's a smart cookie though, and if it was like she was hiding something, so I thought she must have an ulterior motive. Besides, I have other things to look into right now. Compared to some commission, it's more important that you uncover the truth behind that book. I mean, no time to lose, I gotta get going. Alright then, good luck, and don't forget to tell us if you hear anything. I wonder who Dana's client could be. Hey! How are you so fast? Running faster than running? So it's a Trevor thing. Haven't been through so much, I run fast. Alright, listen to me. It's like this. Paimon, don't get your hopes up. The book, it isn't some kind of treasure map. It's just an unbelievably, unremarkably, surprisingly ordinary detective novel. But didn't you say there was treasure? If most people backtracked like that, Paimon just think they changed their mind and wanted to keep all the more to themselves. But that's not something you do. No, that's I'm sorry, I couldn't bring myself to tell you earlier, so I played along with what you were saying. Here's what happened. I borrowed the book a month ago. When I opened it for the first time, for the first page, I discovered one of the names was printed incorrectly. That night I'd been drinking, just a little, and I was starting to feel drowsy, so I picked up a pen and circled the name. As I'm sure you know, the House of Dana allows borrowers to annotate the books they take out. I'm in the habit of doing that too, so at the time I didn't give it a second thought. But after I was a dozen of pages so in, I realized that the names of the characters in the book have intentionally been written slightly wrong. Maybe it's more accurate to say that the novel itself is quite strange. All the characters' names were based on real historical figures, but rather than using the original names, they have been tweaked ever so slightly. Most people would assume that the author had made a mistake and there would been a printing error when they saw spelling mistakes like that. I didn't find the content particularly appealing, so I returned it before I finished reading it. Well, later on, when I heard that the book suddenly became the talk of the town and that the rumors about mysterious treasure or something, and you thought it had something to do with you. It certainly does sound like it. Yeah, and I also heard that now all the names of the books have been circled, not just one. I just haven't been able to figure out what into that must have happened after I returned it. Did you tell anyone else that you borrowed it? Let me think. Tignari? Last time we met, I also told him about how poorly parts of the books were written. He said I made it sound pretty funny. So much so, in fact, that he suddenly wanted to take a look himself. You made it sound like it was so bad it's good. In that case, let's go find Tignari. That's fine with me. I still have work to finish up, and it's pretty urgent. How about I head back first and we can meet up again later once I'm done. No problem. Hope your work goes well. Me too, thanks. See you later then. Hey, where's Tignari? Granava Villa. Of course he'd be there. In the end, it all leads to Tignari. Over there. Hey, Tignari! I heard you. How's it going, Xanmoas, Paimon? You guys sure look excited. That one. Yes, I did go to the House of Dana to borrow it. Kaveh said it wasn't worth reading, but I was curious, so I went to read it anyway. The problem was, there was already two names circled in the book I borrowed, and the style of each circle was different. It was like some kind of game. Someone had drawn a word circle around the name of the first character that appeared, and someone else had drawn a green circle around another name. So on the time between Kaveh returned... Did the webcam turn off again? It's weird, because I got one software up that has the camera up footage on. It just looks like OBS keeps turning it off. Give me a second. Okay, we're gonna take it out so one second. Well, let's get going with the last of this, hopefully. It feels like I'm being called away all the time. That's right. I'm not sure that the first circle was drawn by Kaveh. Yeah, no surprise there. If you stop to think about it for a second, guessing the identity of the second editor would be trivial. Wait, you mean it was? If there are two people living in the house and one of them drew the first circle, then it's highly likely that the other person left a mark too. Good point. Sometimes those two are really too much. In the end, it's as I suspected from the beginning. The first character whose name has been circled on the first page turned out to be the murderer. Surely that was just a blatant spoiler, like that joke where someone opens a novel and bam, there's a note in the margin that spoils everything right from the start. What kind of joke would be so cruel? That was one of Cyrus's, and it wasn't a joke. He said he actually pulled a stunt like that when he was younger. He was unlucky enough to borrow the book after he scribbled over it. My master Nephis and Professor Saha Hadi, who had a seminar with him that very afternoon. Cyrus says that the master once threatened to give him a good beating by the side entrance of the House of Dana. It was only thanks to my mother and Professor Saha Hadi interviewing that it didn't happen. Paimon doesn't sympathize with Cyrus at all, not one bit. The House of Dana has never stopped people from annotating books, but this seemed like a special case. I didn't think the book could be allowed to keep circulating like that, so I circled several names myself, laying a false trail. The best place to hide a leaf is in the forest. It's a simple principle. Well, when you put it like that, but still, how many names did you circle, Tignawi? I think. Not too many, about 3 or 4. I chose them all randomly. Then who circled the other names in the book? There must have been others who borrowed it and did something similar. I'm just not sure why. Who would have thought borrowing books could be so complicated? Now, let's go see if there's any other clues. We'll definitely be able to find out more by asking around. Good lord. I thought it would have ended here, but no, it's still going. Oh, of course, it's very close to that one crit. The Adventurer Guild. Guess I'll try and avoid it. Sorry again. No, this daylight. Let's tell what the real story is. That Kaveh'S is there too. I need to reflect a little on what I did. What happened? To meet you here today is surely due to the guidance of the gods. Greetings. Kaveh'S, is this a personal trip? Today's trip to the city to buy provisions for the people of Auru village, as well as help Miss Sateria deliver a message to sages of the academia while I'm here. On the way, I happened to see Dewa sitting in the cafe looking down, so I came over to chat with her. Don't worry, it's nothing serious, just so I remember a few details about that book after talking to you. Before that client even contacted me, I heard rumors of an exciting novel full of undiscovered secrets. Out of curiosity, I asked Sino to take it out for me. As a desert dweller and a birthday boot, the idea of solving a mysterious treasure map is pretty exciting. Paimon totally gets that. We inherited our custom of searching for the gold and wisdom in the sand by the gods themselves. But that book turned out to be dry as dust. A bunch of names have been circled, but I still couldn't figure out what the puzzle was supposed to be, despite reading the whole thing through carefully from start to finish. In the end, I started to think it was some kind of ritual game or something, so I picked up a pen and drew a circle of my own. Later on, Miss Deyasad asked her parents to find a way to borrow it for her. She said the mysterious markings fascinated her, even though she couldn't get into the book herself. If they were just regular annotations, it wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary, but these strange circles, you can't help but want to try and figure out what they might mean. That's true, so Dea, what are you reflecting on that has accidentally interfered with other people's reading experiences? Is this correct? Wait, hold on a second. Why did you tell Candace? She's a warrior, you know. Sometimes she has to interrogate criminals and other things like that too. Everyone recognizes her job as sacred, so when we need to think over what we did wrong, we talk to her about it. Please don't be too surprised, my dear Xanmoas. To me, listening to other people's mistakes is just another way of protecting them. By speaking of your own mistakes and hearing sincere advice in return, improvement will come over time. That's the way we do things. But all she did was draw a circle. It's not like she deliberately tried to mess with anyone. Besides, everyone agrees that the book itself is just bad. Don't worry about it, Dela. That's true. I was just telling Candace how bizarre it is. But be that as it may, it doesn't change the fact that it just ain't right to mess with someone else's enjoyment of the book. That's the bottom line. Anyway, Dela, please have faith that the gods will forgive your transgression. Besides, you told me about the part of the story where one of the suspects in the case ends up crawling out of the village on his hands and knees, and he was named our mole. That's right, the detective in the book argued that he must have leapt across the broken bridge like a frog. Of course, you find out later on his conjecture was totally off base. Why's that? Because it turns out that our Hamal had a superpower, so he could float right across the broken bridge. What the heck is the book even about? Sounds completely ludicrous. Our Hamal. I'm pretty sure I'm not even saying this right. It's simply too reminiscent of the good name of King Deshet, don't you think? Though considering how transgressive the book sounds, I don't think it's worth overthinking it. You're right. Now I can't help but wonder what my friends at the Temple of Silence would say if they somehow got their hands on this book. I'm sure those sages were able to unpack interesting ideas from the text we ordinary people could scarce dream of. I think at this point we have to burn the book. It's normal for there to be bridges outside blizzard-swept mountain villages, and normal for them to be broken, but for a person to cross one by floating through the air, who would resort to such a lame plot device? You mean the Wanderer? Is it really a serious detective novel? Sounds more like something out of a comic strip. I'm starting to get where Farah-san was coming from. If you got all excited about reading a detective novel, but ended up reading tripe like that instead, better not to think about it. So where's the book now? Not sure. I returned it after I was done reading it, and back then there weren't as many markings inside as the rumors say there were. Alright then, Detective Paimon's still on the case. God, can't we just end it here?
Follow the wind.
Probably gonna end up talking to Hatham then. That or Nahida. Even that guy. Bet someone's gonna like the book, and I bet it's gonna be Hack Guy. Oh, has reasoning not... no, it's not time of day, but Spence Overhaul has been returned yet? There are 2 copies of this book. One's been marked on, the other hasn't. I guess you're looking for the one with the marks. Oh, you saw right through us. Many others have asked for it too. I apologize, though. It seems like it hasn't been returned yet. Please come back later. Can you at least tell us who bowled it? Well, as long as it's not overdue, we wait patiently for it to be returned. Disclosing bowler's identities without proper reason to do so would be a violation of professional ethics, so you have to forgive me for keeping that information confidential. Get a point. It'd be terrible if someone was looking to steal a book, starting harassing whoever had borrowed it. Hey, you two look as confused as a couple of Aranara who just ran into each other head first. Are you looking for something? Can I help? That's Nahida's voice. Hello there. Nahida, have you heard of a book called Reasoning Notes? Oh god, I'm not gonna keep saying it. Such a long name, but yes, I know the one you mean. I heard that everyone's been looking for it and it sounds fascinating, so I found a brand new copy to read myself. By brand new, you mean it wasn't the copy with all the markings on it? Yes, that's right. I was more interested in the content of the book rather than itself than all those rumors about hidden treasures, so an unmarked copy was all I needed. Speaking of which, it's funny. There's more than one copy of this book, but everyone's looking for the one where it has all the where all the names have been circled. Are they afraid of spoilers, or did they actually create them? Oh, then you know who has the copy with the markings right now? I just so happened to seen it in the hands of one of your friends. If you're looking for the copy that sparked all the rumors, you should look around near the palace of Aquasaware. Yunahira. Oh god, I think I know who has it. The Mirror World Tour. I can see Sino, Dory, and Tignari? Oh no, that's the new guy. Whose quest I haven't done yet. What's that, huh? Dory, Sino, and Cephos. Ah, darn you, General Mata Mata. Entrapment isn't gonna work, you can't do that. Hey, what do you mean by entrapment? Okay. You're the one who said you had the book. I said I wanted to read it. Then you agreed to meet me here. Sino showed up too. It was a coincidence. Pure coincidence. You don't play games with me. I know who you are. You're the new kid, Cephos, right? I know you're friends of Sino. Ah, so you know who I am. I know. I saw how Sino chased you around, trying to get you to play cards, and how you found an excuse to run off after a couple of rounds right after. That left quite an impression. You didn't have to mention that. No, I think Dory's right about that. You're always looking for a way out when it comes to playing Invocation. It was becoming quite a problem. Some other problem, you've been standing there for quite a while. Oh, if it isn't my dear Xanmoas and Paimon, brings you two to the palace of Akalabadare. Might it be that you come to do business with me and Lord Sangemabe? Ah, of course. Please give me a moment to conclude our business here, then I'll be with you straight away. Anyway, General Matamata, I'm sure you're well aware. The means by which I had borrowed this book from the House of Dana were both completely legal and perfectly reasonable. Seeing as it hasn't yet time to return it, you have no right to forcibly see the book I borrowed. That would only be the case if you had not engaged in any irregular activities. Yet, just now, a buyer, Cephos, came to the palace of Akasasawe on the basis of a mysterious message to meet a seller, hoping in vain to purchase a detective novel. What do you mean, buyer? He's one of your people. You sent him here to deliberately try and buy it and trap me. That is not something I can acknowledge. What I can tell you is that I had my eyes on this book for some time. Remember, it's forbidden to transfer or sell books from the House of Dana without explicit approval from the relevant authorities. I'm not selling anything, just to be clear. I'm just making the most of an opportunity. If someone pays me a little something on the side, I'll lend them this mysterious light novel to browse for a bit. If you don't believe me, just ask so many of my curious readers. Yes, that's right. Your readers, anyway. I was just showing him the book. Is that so? And here I was thinking we were going to go through with a legal transaction like this stuff else. Wait, what? You two really aren't together? I was really just curious about this book. I finally managed to track it down. But Sino, it's true that Dory never actually said she wanted to sell the book. So she isn't the mastermind who started all this. Mastermind? Yeah, by your own account? It looks like you might have jumped the gun a bit, General Matamata. Matra, I'm not handing the book over. You may think you played an ace story, but when you opened the book just now, I saw the truth revealed before me. The book's return date is today. Ugh. That Sino's sure got sharp eyes. That's right, I do have good vision. You have less than half an hour before the book is overdue. Give it to me and I will return it. How could I? Just hand it over to you like that. This is a mysterious, super awesome, mega amazing paragon of illogical detective novels that is practically a treasure. I'm going to make a fortune off it. Should you really be admitting that out loud? I didn't say I was going to sell it. It's not like I was being serious. Then how about this, Dory, Sino? Why don't you two play a little game with the book as the stakes? That's one way of solving it. But you, Dory, do you accept the challenge? If you win, I'll turn a blind eye to the book for the time being. And if you lose, you have to hand it over. Oh, sounds interesting. Very well. What's the contest? Are both of you confident in your powers of mental recall? My memory's not bad. Yes. And have you both read the contents of this book, correct? That's right. Sino, you actually read it? Oh, well, needless to say, so have I. In that case, I'll just open the book and flip through a few pages. If you tell me how many names have been circled, best out of 3 wins. Sound good? Yeah, that's nuts! What, chickening out? No, it's game on. Let's go. Good, in that case, the first page. 6. Both correct. Next, the second page. I think it was 4? I say 4. Oh, both of you right again. 2 drawers, and it all hangs on the next question. Listen up. Oh, page 61. What? I don't quite remember. 7? I know, the answer is 5. Absolutely correct, the answer is 5. Yes, I know, it should maybe we're that good, I'm not buying it. How did you do that? It's not actually because I have a good memory, it's because the circle of the names left a deep impression on me. After I bowled it, I noticed the names of the first few pages have been selectively circled by different people. Each person's penmanship was different, and moreover, I recognized 3 of the circles had been drawn by Tignari. Few others have the same color of ink as he does, so I was instantly recognizable. You even know that? Yes, I learned of that habit of his not long ago. At the time, I was just been promoted General Mahamatra and would go to a secret base when I wanted to get through all the trivial tasks in my in-tray once with minimal disturbances. I would often find Tignari hidden away on the tree there, doing his homework. Noticing the writing implements he favored wasn't exactly detective work. In all of these years, he's never once changed the ink he used. Into the book, anyone who read it knows that the first name circled is the real murderer. Perhaps Tignari did not want the plot to be spoiled for anyone else, so he circled other names. Annotating or marking a book is not itself a violation of book borrowing regulations. But why are all the other marks there? Is there some kind of conspiracy behind them? What do they have to do with Tignari? I want to get to the bottom of this, even if it's just for the sake of my friend, and to uncover the secret, you must become a part of the conspiracy, so I circled all the other names that were left in the book. What? I think you would do such a thing. There's no treasure at all, it's just you guys all along. That's right, should you wish to hide a grain of sand buried in the desert, and in that grain of sand, I can catch a glimpse of the truth. And so you were drawn to it, making your plans, yet in the twist of fate, were discovered by me. No matter how fast this world is, you cannot run from the long arm of the law. Well, you're making a meal out of this, aren't you? You really have way too much time on your hands. Okay, I give up, you win. Ugh. That's enough for today. It's time for the Lord's Sangame Bay to return to her room for some repose. Farewell. Oh, did you attempt to take this book back to the Temple of Silence? I heard there was a treasure hidden inside and thought it might have something to do with the temple. I never thought it had the real story behind it. But when you agreed to compete, I've already summarized you were familiar with this book. That's why I chose this particular format. Brilliant move, bro. What's with this note? I'm just thinking, there has to be more twists and turns in the story behind the book than the actual story itself. Well, as long as you got it back, I'll leave uncovering the rest of the secrets to you, and take my leave for now. See you later, everyone. Can I borrow the book? Of course. Unexpected, but still, it does make sense, and it's far better than the existence of an actual conspiracy. In that case, I still have other plans. Last time I was at Caravan Rabbit, I promised to meet Dea and Gainus for drinks. So, can I trouble you to return the books for me? Sure, leave that to me. Thanks, friend. Oh my god. My throat is hurting from all this talking and reading. Oh, Kaveh. Well, we're finally back, but now let's return this book. We found the book. Amazing. I've been waiting here for it to return so I can see it as soon as possible. Seriously? How's that even possible? I circled the actual murder? I was really surprised by the whole thing, too. Let's just take care of the book problem first. Oh, this book is, it's probably my fault for using permanent ink to mark a page, since it caused a whole mess of other things to happen. That was all marked out like this, and there's even a risk of those marks spoiling the story, so I like to buy it. The whole issue should be affordable if the Academia uses the money to buy a new copy. Would you please consider my proposal? Mr. Kaveh, your idea has merit, and is indeed a good way to resolve the situation. I'll give around the book's price now, and then you can have you can pay over there. That's great. Thank you so much. Poor Kaveh. What a blunder. Regardless, thank you so much for all your help. It was nothing. We were just kind of along for the ride. Still, Kaveh, it'd be better if you use something more erasable to make notes in the future. I understand. I'll never let myself subconsciously correct typesetting errors ever again. No, I mean, I'll never borrow a book with such a long name, at least for a while. I hate from you here. I was looking everywhere for you. What is it? Guess what I got in this little bag here. I have to guess a young man's tears of regrets. And what would you know? It's reasoning. Shut up. Reasoning knows not time of day, but suspense always follows a prison. They actually bothered to memorize a ridiculous and boring name like that. That's just because when I was filling out the paperwork to buy it back at the academia's office, I had to write it out over and over. And it looks like the book has a new owner. Not because I subconsciously marked up the book with ink. Did you know that Denari, Dela, and Sino all circled names of the books? And also because I circled the real killer. To be perfectly honest, the moment I first saw the murderer's name circled, I knew this would happen. Wait a second, how come you read the book too? I had the pleasure of reading it in the house of Dana. The logic is a mess, it's just poorly written. And you left the book out in the study. So you knew I circled the killer, then did you circle any names in the book? What do you think? So you did? The second one is mine. Why? The best way to avoid spoilers is to add a red herring. Then why just one? Take now circle 3. I already significantly reduced the probability of the murderer's identity being spoiled for the next reader. That's more than enough. No need to worry about things that are beyond saving. And just why isn't it necessary? Using permanent ink to circle a name on the first page, that's obviously beyond saving. What kind of logic is that? I bet you drew the circle for fun. If I must say so, it's because the circling of the names is far more interesting than the book itself. Fair point. In the end, I only have myself to blame for using up all my pencils. I need to go buy some more. Congratulations, this one-of-a-kind out-of-print book personally penned by the hands of so many is now yours. You think I'm happy about it? I don't even want it. If it was Paimon, she wouldn't want it either. That's no from me too. Oh, finally. Well, that was, I want to say, fun and kind of dragged on at the end there. I'll summarize it. I enjoyed the event. I did think it was a bit too long. But that's maybe because there was a whole lot of side story stuff getting added onto it as well. But I enjoyed it. The story was a bit sad, but it did have a happy ending to it. As for this story, well, let's just say it felt dragged on way too much. It's probably meant to be a fun slice of life, but when you're trying to complete the events in one live stream, it kind of gets to you. Anyways, hope everyone enjoyed.